Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 28-day read. Yes, Truth Council 23's 28-day read for the sign of Leo with me, Truth Nunez, and our spiritual council. We're so honored, grateful, and thankful to be here with all of you to share this read, keeping in mind we are reading collective energies. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You are and forever will be the masters of your experiences of what you will or what you will not into this creation. It is totally up to you. We're going to go ahead and get started right away by honoring and thanking our spiritual council. I want to honor and thank my grandmama, Abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. I also want to honor and thank my grandpapa, Abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. I invite you to do the same. I do honor and thank your trusted ancestors, those that protect and love and guide you. I invite you to honor whatever religious force, whatever spiritual force, whatever makes you feel good, grounded, and connected to the all as you are in this experience. You can also take a moment of silence to be in silence with yourselves. That's also more than enough. Let's get started, my Leos. My Leos, or, you know, for those who are dealing with a Leo, right away, so I got the song You're Still the One by Shania Twain. That song, Spirit gave that to us. And also, my Leos, someone with a lot of money is going to prison. And they're going to try to bribe the prison or get some luxuries in prison. Someone with a lot of money is going to prison. What else came in for you? Because we adore you, my lovies. We shall see. You're still the one, you're still the one, something, something. I don't remember the lyrics. The one that I belong to, you're still the one I kiss goodnight. And you're thanking God that you made it. It came in with, you know, there's a little pride in there, but Leos don't mind pride, right? A little pride. A healthy pride is good, right, my Leos? Again, you could be a Leo, or you could be dealing with a Leo, or you're just in Leonic energies. And that's why you came here. Look how far we've come, baby. A little doggy. For some of you, a little doggy. You have something that looks like a... What are those? The ones that are mixed? They're not like doodles, but they're not poodles. But they're kind of like... You know what I mean? They said, you'll never make it, but just look at what's going on. We're still together, still going strong, still the one, you're still the one I run to, the one that I belong to, you're still the one you're still the one, you're still the one that I love. I was looking for love. The only one I dream of. You're still the one I kiss good night. I'm trying to figure out what this song means to you, or what it means to the energy. You're still the one. Look how far we've come, my baby. Someone is regurgitating information they heard. Someone also, in the preliminary, someone also lied. And they said that a channeler told them something a channeler did not tell them. Someone went to go get a tarot reading done. And they found out you're not the one. messenger. It doesn't convince me. When I feel love in the soul, it's beyond my control. When I feel love in the soul, it's as a channeler, it's such a sweet, loving, it fills you, it gives you life. The marriage is making someone energetically stronger. So they are feeding off of an energy because of a connection, a marriage. Take a marriage, however, you know, it is coming in as something very emotional. But the marriage is making someone energetically stronger. But because they're feeding off of the pride of the marriage. For some of you, you could be very well off. You could be very well established. Someone definitely lied and they said that they got information in a tarot reading that they did not receive. They deceived you for greed. That's how it's coming in. And for their need. For some of you, you're definitely in a codependent relationship. A Sagittarius is coming in. But they say all the right things. You're still the one. It didn't feel real. I have to tell you, I gotta tell you. It needs time to heal. Something about Helios. Something about Helio shoes. Some of you had that. The Helio shoes. You remember the little wheel shoes? Something about Charles Barker. Something about Charles Barkley's. Something about some of you like sneakers a lot, but like not like something about Fashion Nova, Vans. Okay, only about my lovies. To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelito Felix Antonio Núñez. To mi abuelito Felix Antonio Núñez. I'm getting the words, you're looking for something that's not there. To mi abuelito Felix Antonio Núñez. To Mama Merce. To Mama Merce. To Mama Merce. To Shango. Hermit energy. I'm seeing the hermit energy. To Shango. A Virgo could be significant for some isolation. Going within to find the answers. A life of trials and tribulations. It is coming in as train wrecks, but take that how it resonates. So the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power, to all of the trusted, loving ancestors. Boom. To all of the trusted, loving ancestors of all of those. You like my pants, my lovies? To all of the trusted, loving ancestors, Annie. To all of the trusted, loving ancestors of all of those co-creating this work. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To all of the trusted, loving ancestors of all of those co-creating this work. What are the highest messages? Something about Morgan. The most just messages, the most truthful messages. In love and truth, in courage, in love and truth and wisdom. In love and truth and honor, in love and truth and justice. In love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom. In love and truth and honor, in love and truth and judgment. In love and truth and courage. In love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor. In love and truth and mercy. A lot of deceit in a situation. Boom, my lovies. What is up, my lovies? What is up, my Leos? Let's get started. Let us read for the next. Someone's greed is very present. Someone's greed is very present. And someone's pregnant. Let's get started right away, my lovies. Something about the Rider-Waite. For some of you, you bought a tarot, my lovies. You own tarots, my lovies. That's great. For some of you, you're going on a date, my lovies. For some of you, you're going on a date. We want to open up with this because we want to clear this right away. Again, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you need a private read, you can book in the description box below. But I want to, Spirit saying, let's get this, something about Ivana, something about Ivanka. Something about Bianca. I want to get this energy right away. So we have a King of Cups in the reverse. King of Cups in the reverse energy. The pirate that likes its booty. You're still the one. Again, I was looking for love. If it's a masculine energy you're dealing with, this could be a brother, this could be a friend, this could be you in this energy. You could be dealing with a Scorpio man, or you could be dealing with a man with really, really dark eyes, really dark lies too, really dark spies as well, really dark hair, or someone with really, really dark skin, like brown skin, really dark skin. Or you could be dealing with someone with dark hair like this, or dark I'm getting like a Japanese of sorts, so that could be significant for you. But King of Cups in the reverse is an energy. I'm trying to cover it. They're trying to come up as just like innocent, but this is an enemy. You're dealing with someone who's emotionally a wreck. Think of this pirate in the Disney movie. I forgot what this Disney movie is about, but he was always kind of like a lunatic, and he was always like on some dumb scheme, and trying to get everybody on their team, on his team. Remember, he had a small group that, for some of you, could be dealing with someone that's into illegal activities, and you could be hearing that this person is going to prison because everything is, this is a thief, a pirate. And pirates plumage, rape, kill, maim, and do all of that. In the movies, it's a little bit less sinister, but in real life, the pirates, they would always come to steal, to kill, to rape the children, murder the women, the children, take the rum, drink. For some of you, you could be dealing with someone in this energy. It's not to say that, and this person may also need to see a shrink. I'm getting like the soprano energy. Someone could also talk about going to see a shrink, but it's not helping them. Someone's an emotional wreck. One moment they could be really invested in you and in your team, and the next moment, this is a leader though, because they're emphasizing that this is someone that's leading a clan or a group in a plan. They have a plan to steal something, because again, everything came in earlier from the beginning for a reason. And from the beginning, this is what they wanted to do. This was only supposed to be a seasonal thing for you. 12-11, 12-12. 12-11 and 12-12. 12 is a sacrifice, the hanged man, a Cancer, a Pisces. 11 is justice, Libra energy. 12-12 energy. So it's like you're changing your perspective when it comes to this energy. Bon. He doesn't like it. But you may be seeing someone's emotionally unavailable for some of you. For some of you, this also brings in the energy of someone who's emotionally unavailable. Or if you are dealing with someone that's like in your face like this could easily be like someone that love bombs you, lays it on real thick right away, and then the emotions get real sick. It's like something about a Laotian. It's like they are overcommitted to, but they're emotionally unstable. Someone tells a lot of lies too. King of Cups in the reverse energy. And this alligator behind them. So there's like a alligator watching this person. It almost, an alligator, a reptile. And you see how they both have almost like frightened eyes, like two people or two entities. One's in a reptilian brain. So these people are working together, but they're both insane. For some of you, over the next 28 days or so, you could be dealing with two friends that are foes. It's like you're trying to come up with a strategy together, or you're working with a group, or this is the ringleader of something. But it's like no one trusts each other in this group. No one believes in what this ringleader is saying. They see this person as, this person is just playing. It's almost like let's play a game energy, Saw energy. Someone could be planning a kidnapping for some. This is what's coming in, or they've been planning this. Trapping. Something about trap music. This person is working with this person. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. We're getting a few different energies. For some of you, there are two entities here. And again, this one's in their fear and something about fear of flying. This could be like a brother to you for some of you. Someone smokes a lot as well. Someone smokes a lot of Black and Milds. This could be like a brother to you, but it's like you're trying to really, it's almost like you're supporting a brother, for example. It's like, let's say someone has like a new clothing line, or they have a new business idea. They're running out of time for something. They have a new something in their mind of what they want to do, but it was like an emotional wreck to begin with. Someone did it out of like, I don't know, insincerity, insecurity, emotional insecurity. Someone could have some deep emotional wounds. 9 of Swords, they did it out of fucking insanity, lunacy. And the World in the reverse. With a 3 of Swords in the reverse and the 9 of Swords in the reverse. On a less sinister note, for some of you, you could be dealing with someone who is losing a business. And they don't want to. And they're having a really difficult time with this. They're having a really difficult time with this. I don't feel like this is you. I feel like this is someone you're dealing with. But for some of you, that you could be in this energy. We have strong Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy. This is someone that you care about, but I don't know if they care about you that much. Strong Capricorn energy as well. For some of you, Capricorn with the World. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. There's something that's not over yet. For some of you, I do feel like intense manipulations of a situation. Something about Jimmy Neutron. Intense manipulations of a situation with this entity that's looking over the world. So there's something that's yet to be closed out, but it's almost like these people don't want to give up on this business deal, on this plan, on this scheme, but nothing is going well. Nothing is going well. King of Cups, Queen of Cups coming out together. A couple coming out together. Knight of Pentacles. Something that was very, very slow moving. Investments over a long time. A teenage or a young, not a fire sign. For some of you could be dealing with a young fire sign. For some of you could be dealing with a young water sign. But what I wanted to say, or an air sign for some, okay, everybody's here. But what I wanted to say was Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, an earth sign for some of you. This is gonna fail. They feel like they've invested too much in something, though. All the negative emotions. A Queen of Wands. A Leo female. Strong Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. In the upright. A Leo female. An injustice. Libra scales, I told you. 11 energy. Libra scales. Balance in the reverse. For some of you, you have, if you're in a commitment in a relationship, such a bizarre feeling here. I'm getting a few things. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And you can also watch today's read. The read for something about July 5th is going to be important. Something about July 4th. This could really come to a head during your holiday for some of you. But the read for the 28th of June. There's a couple here. Okay, take what resonates, leave what doesn't again. For some of you, there's a couple here. I almost don't want to say it. It's like someone's going to want to, something's going to be almost unbelievable. Check today's read for some of you. Something's going to be almost like unbelievable. Like, no, not you and not her. Like, it can't be you and her. You and her couldn't have done this to me. And yet karma is here for this unjust action that was taken. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Underneath is Queen of Cups, who's under judgment for an offer that she made to this unstable King of Cups. This person is super worried too. 9 of Swords in the upright. So this person's worried about an offer she made to this out of greed. I felt the 4 of Pentacles, out of greed, out of wanting to hold on to something. Again, for some of you, I do feel like somebody lied, and an officer is involved in a situation. I'm getting Officer Doofy. I'm getting something about Goofy. Goofy from Goofy the cartoon. Somebody lied and they didn't want a chapter to close out because of greed. 4 of Pentacles. I told you, I felt it. This is not a divinely guided situation. Thank God we made it. Look how far we come, my baby. It's all bullshit. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Something about gimpy. Something about gumpy. Something about, remember that blue Karen? Something about a carrot. Something about like a carrot and like someone has like a toy or something like that. Like a carrot and a rabbit and like something like that. That cartoon, Gumby. Remember the blue cartoon? You can remember that? It was like a clay cartoon. 9 of Pentacles, because they wanted to gain from this situation. Aquarius energy. Success. A King of Swords. Knight of Cups. 3 of Swords. 10 of Cups. A family. 2 of Swords. Thank God we've made it. And look how far we've come, my baby. They said we wouldn't make it. But just look at what's going on. What is going on? What is going on? True love in the reverse. That's what's going on. The choice, the lovers in the reverse. A path that was taken that was fake. This feels like a lot of manipulation. None of this, right now, I feel like I'm dealing with shapeshifter energy. There has been a lot of manipulation here. A whole group, clan involved in this. They're showing me the movie, what was the name of the movie? Doctor Strange, when he goes, the second part, when he goes to see the Scarlet Witch, and she built a whole illusion that he was on a happy farm with beautiful trees. Someone built all of that. A farm could be significant for some. There could be an issue with fighting for property for some. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. We're getting a few different energies and moving through a few different energies, but you'll know what speaks to your soul. True love in the reverse, though. A mistake that was made. Cheating as well. I am also getting cheating for some with a close relative or a family member or someone you consider family. Thank God we made it. It didn't convince me. Look how far we've come, my baby. To where? O'Hare, Chicago. Someone flies through Chicago. The moon in the reverse. Now it's like you see, because I wanted to clarify this Queen of Cups. Now you see this person for who they are. This was the evil person, and the moon in the reverse. Everything has been exposed. The full moon rituals as well. A lot of darkness. Because somebody wanted Cinderella's slipper. Take that how it resonates. In order to gain a codependent relationship. Something about codeine. Something about morphine. They also tried to, someone could have lied about it. This energy of lying about a prescription was present in yesterday's general read, and it's coming back in. Someone could have paid to lie about a prescription. 7 of Swords energy, and I'm seeing how this person has this, you know when they prescribed Cinderella, but you have to be home by 12, or you have to take your, Cinderella could be significant for some, or you have to take your medication by 12, or else the effects of the medicine is going to wear off type of energy. I don't know, you got the moon here in the reverse. So you're seeing someone in their full-fledged lunacy. All the freaks are out now. It's like someone's greatest fears have been unleashed, because the Queen of Cups is really this. And someone's trying to act like a victim, because I'm seeing how someone's sitting on a 9 of Swords. So Spirit's giving us, I lived with someone a while ago. And I'm like, I gotta leave this place. I can't be roommates with these people. The female was doing all types of hex work on this man. I don't know what kind of sex magic she did. I'm like, this is tragic though. This man is like wrapped around her finger. Mind you, she is messy. She be bringing people here to the house, sleeping in the bed, like just messy, messy, messy. This is this type of energy. We'll have you in all types of trip up and illusions about who they are. I'm just a messenger here, and they would go really far. So we have the 9 of Swords in the reverse and the 9 of Swords in the upright. To the moon in the reverse over this person. But I'm getting it as like it's now revealed that someone, the star in the crooked, like someone and the lovers in the reverse, someone took a path that they are like, I shouldn't have taken this path. Some type of recipe. Are these in the upright or in the reverse? Nope, they're in the upright. There were lies exposed. Leo energy, strength energy in the reverse. Someone's becoming weaker because of what they've been manifesting. They are reckless. The Chariot in the reverse. Someone's dealing with a bat-ish crazy person. The Magician in the reverse. And the 5 of Wands in the reverse with the poisonous apple. Someone is dealing with like some scary, you know what I was getting on the way here? The Addams family. Someone has a family that run them. They run somebody. Take it how it resonates. They run somebody. And they're all pretending to be. It's like at first, I don't know what kind of magic someone used. This has to be intense spell work. They got him on promotions. Something about a Laotian. They got him on promotions. This is hit 'em up girls, hit 'em up guys. Hit 'em up lies, hit 'em up spies. This is like a clan of people working together to gain from someone's like... They enjoyed turning others against you. The letter H. Oh, they're all embarrassed. Come on, my lovies. It's okay. It's okay. They enjoy turning others against you. The letter H. An ex-lover. Something about an undercover. Comprehending the feng shui for some of you. Something about feng shui. Someone's into feng shui. Comprehending the fluctuating nature of things. 1, 5, and 4 could be significant. The number 45 could be significant. The number 54. You overpaid. They overpaid for the spell work too. They overpaid for the manipulations. I don't think this was worth it. Hathor, goddess Hathor. They also overpaid. Someone overpaid for something that has to do with fertility. Goddess Hathor is all about fertility treatments. Someone could have overpaid for something like that. I don't know. For some of you, someone could have even lied and said that they could get pregnant and they can't. Someone is drinking to numb their pain. They're doing kitchen appliance stuff. I don't know what the kitchen appliance is about. Dugout, some type of dugout. What did I say? Infertile. Someone lied. I was getting a download of people I've known that have had people, something about Post Malone, people that I've known that have had people pay for fertility treatments knowing they can't get pregnant. For some of you, that's the issue right now. And someone is toxic. Someone has missing teeth in the back. For something about a heart attack is in the field. Someone's father is going to die of a heart attack. Running for office to gain. Someone who's going to make up an excuse to contact you. This energy was in the preliminary too, making up an excuse to contact you. So it just reinforces it. Some type of food fight. The food fight energy always. Food fight. Sneaking around the house late at night. They changed the contract after it was signed. FIFA. They changed the contract after it was signed. Something about Alfonso. Something about Joshua. Something about Christian. Smitten. I-R-and-A. Double. Someone that's helping someone to supply their ego. They are married, but they barely know each other. They felt like it. I don't know about this thank God we made it bullshit. And I told you, what did I feel? Shapeshifter energy. What did I say? Shapeshifter energy. I freaking feel it. Lies upon lies and spies upon spies and delusions upon delusions. Shapeshifter energy is really tricky energy. Really tricky. And for me, it always leaves like a, it's like, for some of you, you may have thought, it's curious because the shapeshifter energy makes you question if you're not honed in on your psychic abilities. The shapeshifter question is like the question. They'll make you question something that is not too good to be true and make you fight that and then go with the thing that is actually too good to be true. But it has a lot to do with material for some of you. Someone tricked you because they had a lot of material to give you. Or so you thought. They're throwing temper tantrums, or someone is throwing temper tantrums. For some of you, Goddess Hathor is protecting you because someone is a liar, and the infertility is making them throw temper tantrums because they really want to get pregnant to trick you. For some of you, someone wants to get pregnant to trick you. The letter P. When I got feng shui, I also got I got phoenix, or a variation of phoenix. Could be in another language, like Vietnamese. A lot of Asian in the field. Boom. Someone is attempting to taunt you with their presence. This is someone who is greedy and believes that something is not over yet, but it's over. For some of you, you have someone attempting over the next 28 days to taunt you with their presence. They could be showing up to your work, for example. It was in the preliminary. Someone will be showing up to your place of work for some of you because they believe something is not over yet and they're still trying to hold on to something because of greed. It has something to do with their financial interests. So someone is attempting to taunt you with their presence. Someone who snuck out of the house to pick up food. For some of you, I don't know where this in it for love goes, but we'll put it right there. It doesn't go here. It doesn't go here. None of this is in it for love. So we'll put it on the side. Yeah, no, totally. It's in the reverse. For some of you, you're dealing with someone who's like possessive. Kind of like precursor of Emperor in the reverse energy. For some of you, you could be dealing with someone that you are noticing they're overstepping their boundaries. They have no boundaries for some of you. Something about no boundaries, the clothing line. They could be, again, really, this person, for some of you, could know them for the last 4 months. April could be significant for some of you, or even the last 4 years for some of you. Someone wants to show up to your work to kind of like assert their dominance over you. This is someone who is not in it for love. This is someone that could be trying to court you for some of you. I think this person's going to treat you like a prostitute. This is what's coming in. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Especially for my ladies. And if you're dating someone in this energy, again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. We're getting a few different energies. There's somebody who is attempting, they're going to sneak out of their house to say that they want to go pick up food. But in reality, they want to go stalk you. And they'll pass by wherever you're working, whatever you're doing, and they're trying to taunt you. So again, dominance tactics. Hoover tactics were also present. Spirit made us drive by a street and I saw Hoover. And I'm like, oh, look at that. Gaslighting energy has been very present. For some of you, someone wants to weigh back in and they're going to do Hoover tactics on you if you want to look up what Hoover tactics are. We got a vocational visa. Someone wanted to, in Aquarius season, someone could have had an issue with a vocational visa, or in February in Pisces season. So earlier this year, the January or February, someone had an issue with their vocational visa. And they're trying to manipulate this because they're stuck. Or by next January or February, someone's going to have an issue with their vocational visa. Because I'm getting like someone's going to want to marry you for their papers. And guess what's here? A passport bro. This is like someone that's like on a visa in the United States, like a vocational visa, or they lied and said that they can get a vocational visa, but now they're like, well, you and I are already dating, we're in love, why don't you give me a visa? Again, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Why don't we just get married for a visa? This paperwork is going to be a mess. Someone's gonna feel weak after this. A passport bro. This person is definitely a passport bro. So someone got, like, again, nowadays, it's curious to me how people use that term passport bro, because when we were younger, we didn't use that term. Again, a lot of people from my family and people that we know, they got married for their papers. No one looked at that. There are ways to twist it. People twist it and make it feel like it's a love story or some bullshit. More often than not, we do not look at it as a love story. There are even songs. Pamanga mi visa, pamanga mi visa, pamanga mi visa. Yo quiero una americana, pamanga mi visa, pamama huevo. Somebody sucked someone's dick to get papers. This was coming in. They did it through sex. Someone started giving Percy. Someone started giving someone money. They did it through sex. Yeah, in the crooked. And she's falling right on his lap. Someone fell into someone's trap. She's not fully in the reverse. This Queen of Wands, she is a hard worker, but sex is her thing. I'm just a messenger here. Someone fell into a trap. They could have even talked to someone who wasn't sure. Someone wasn't sure, but they definitely were like, dang, she's fine, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so then they rushed right into this bullshit and offered this cup of love. We got above your pay grade here for some of you. Something is above your pay grade. I don't even know where to put this. It's like above your pay grade. We got the glamorous life. Somebody wanted the glamorous life. This is an issue. This is negative, my lovies. This is tough. This is an issue because I'm getting someone doesn't even have, like, for example, I know some people that men and women married to get into the United States. Some of them, they paid. They're like, here, I'll give you $10,000 now. Later on, they try to trick you and make it like if you're in a relationship. But they're like, I'll give you $10,000 now, $10,000 later, or whatever the case may be. $5,000 now, $5,000 later, whatever arrangement you have. Usually it's like in the $5,000 or $10,000 range. Unless, like, I've never heard it be more than that. Unless, again, it's usually normal people marrying normal people. Unless you're like some type of, like, I don't know, millionaire sensation. And then, you know, I'm guessing there's some type of other obligations that have to come with that. But I don't think a lot of people, I don't know. It's different. It takes a different form there. Someone's even in porn, or they're doing porn. Something about porn is coming in. This person wanted a glamorous life, so she got herself a passport bro. Take it how it resonates, male or female, wherever the shoe fits, wear it. They thought that they were being clever, and something about Trevor. Something about Trayvon, something about Joaquin or Jaquan or something like that. Something about Taekwondo. Someone could be taking like some type of martial arts or mixed martial arts. This person is worried now because she feels, or someone's feeling like this is not, you know what they're showing me, Married at First Sight, when that woman came from the she was used to a spoiled life, and then she came and she married that guy with the colored eyes. They're showing me that could be significant for some. This is not the life this person thought she was gonna live. This person's not lazy. but they're not a Queen of Wands in the upright. This person is not lazy, but they're not a housewife. They're not here to take care of you. They're a little insecure even. They could be very jealous. They could be very possessive. They're showing me that married at first sight is very important to somebody, because they're also showing me the married at first sight female that like snapped with the boob jobs and all this other stuff. She snapped on her husband because he went to the strip club or something like that. It's like this type of person, you would have thought she was all types of kinky, because somebody wanted to be freaky too. Someone did not marry this person. They did fall in love. Someone not fall in love. Whatever, they were in an emotional space. I'm not getting the King of Cups as in someone fell in love. They were very emotionally open to this situation. It's a sick situation, and that's how someone went in, with like open with their life of sin. The spirits are looking at someone like they live a life of sin. Someone wears glasses from time to time, like prescription glasses for work. Someone could actually be like a director, or at some point someone had some type of director level role. This life is, something's going out of control. This life, and it's taking a toll, because this person, this life is not what they thought. And this was not part of their divine purpose anyway. The change the contract after it was signed. So again, I'm getting like someone that could have said, I'm going to the United States. This man at one point, he left someone accusing someone of being a gold digger, and he manifested a real gold digger. I'm just a messenger here. They changed the contract after it was signed. So it's like someone's like, well, I can go on a vocational visa. And they got into this man's heart space. And he's like, well, you know, okay, we can get engaged. We can marry. That's fine. Type of energy. Kitchen appliances. Mind-altering drugs. So drinking to numb the pain. Doing drugs to numb their pain. Same-sex stuff here for some. Lucky streak. This person, for some of you, for those that this story speaks to, like someone unexpectedly showing up to your work, or in the past someone was going to show up to your work. Now then they change their mind. Now they want to do this again. So someone's going to like start doing something that they stopped doing for a while. This person's going to show up to your work again. They think that they're going to have some type of lucky streak with you. They never really took the time to get to know you. So I do feel like this here, Spirit keeps reinforcing the energy. These are all superficial and shallow connections. Someone, I don't know why this person, this King of Cups energy is so in their emotions. I think I don't know, some type of an imbalance. They're under a trance. That's why. Don't stop the music. They're under a trance. Also, for some of you, right before starting, I also got the energy of like cross-dressing. So take that how it resonates. But someone's under a trance. Absolutely. Sent from heaven. They thought that this was sent from heaven. It's not. Single energy. They never really Tanya. They never really talked to you. They never really got the time to get to know you. An Aquarius who is in love with you. This is a lie. The lie detector determined it's a lie. Above your pay grade. Drinking to numb the pain. Same-sex rituals. Water signs in the reverse. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Doing something with kitchen appliances. Watching on social media. This is someone who is... They stopped watching you on social media. The letter N. Overpaid, overindulging in divination, and a blessed gift. This looks like this was all an illusion. I'm just wondering what this water sign in the reverse and not watching on social media is. At some point, somebody was watching you on social media, or you were watching on social media. Is someone drinking to numb their pain? There's a lot of drinking, a lot of drug doing here for some. We have, is this in the Fan, romance, celebration, and party. This is in the reverse. Overindulging in divination, overpaid for some type of root work or ritual work. The moon, Pisces energy. This was all done secretly. Trying to control destiny, a passport bro. Or trying to control a passport bro or passport sis. Take it how it resonates. I am getting a man. Beetle, good fortune in the reverse. They overpaid also to do something. No, this water sign is in the upright. And on the side as well. We have suicide magic. We have shape-shifting energy. We have projecting pain onto someone else. Someone was also projecting their negative karma onto someone else. This person is trying to numb their pain. Valley, deep personal strength and peace that assures success. This water sign is not a water sign, a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio, or during Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio season. For some of you, you could be finding your peace. In July, coming very soon. You're detaching from something that you know was a bad choice. You were wise, or you are being wise now. Taurus energy. You could be getting advice from someone that, even though, for some of you, I keep looking at this person as someone who's advising you. This could be a married man. This could be a water sign for some of you, or a Taurus. Someone's advising you on what to do. A father figure could be significant to get you out of a hellhole. Astral house, wealth, because this is affecting your legacy. This is someone in your family. I'm getting someone really close to you. This is someone in your family or someone that is very, very interested and very just. A Libra could be significant. Someone's very interested in making sure that you do well. We got a fair woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. This person is a light-skinned woman who someone saw as a gift, but this person is not a gift. Dealings or relationships with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. This person is not a gift for some. They have put you under a transfer. For some of you, this is you in this energy. Take it how it resonates. Leave it if it doesn't. Oochie poochie. Dagger, fear, worries, and tense situations. Bon bah écoute. Camel in the reverse. Persevere and you will overcome problems. It's in the reverse. This person has some serious issues coming back to her. Envy rules this person's spirit too. I'm getting envy. This person is ruled by envy, rage, and jealousy. Someone has gone off the... You saw the little... what's the woman's name from 101 Dalmatians? Is it Cruella? This person. This could be a mother for some of you. Someone has gone off the deep end. I'm just the messenger here. This is what's coming in. Basket, recognition, reward for the moment, for the merit. This person's just a merit seeker, but I'm getting like, you know how this is a basket case or a nut case or a basket case? This is this energy. Someone's talking about your race. For some of you, something has to do with racism and your race. I'm getting en la casa para la raza. You have to do something for your race. For some of you, are you in something about a cross-dresser? To stress her. Someone's a bully. Someone's calling someone a cross-dresser to stress them. I don't know. Someone's a psycho. Like, I'm getting the 101. This woman in the reverse. This is her. A fair woman. And even her, the name that they use, fair woman, this person's not fair. Dealings or relationships with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. It wants to come back out. This person wants to be out. In the reverse. Empress in the reverse energy. jealousy, obsession, possession, destruction, and greed, envy. En la casa, again, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And someone is changing their perspective on this person. Again, for some of you, this person, this is not true love. This was a bad choice, and you know this. She doesn't like it. Someone doesn't like it. Again, take what resonates and leave what does not. We're getting a few different energies. This energy thinks they're the center of fucking the world. So selfish, ruthless, heartless. They lack an emotional gene, empathy. They're greedy. They're lustful. Someone's getting unstuck from a situation when it comes to this perversion because they know that they chose a perverted crazy, or they wanted to be the choice. This is, you see that dark-skinned woman? I'm seeing that as this energy. A dark-skinned woman, maybe for some reason, a dark-skinned woman, take it how it resonates. A Queen of Wands in the reverse. I felt her. For some of you, you're dealing with a Queen of Wands in the crooked. Or someone around you, take it how it resonates. The passport bro people. For others, peeper and creeper, but that's okay. For others, you're dealing with a Queen of Wands, a full witch, right in the reverse. Who presented as this, gave you a poisonous apple, but this is really what they are. And they thought they were going to get far. It's like drinking your own blood. This is what's coming in. Something about drinking your blood. I don't know. Someone's into some shit. For some of you, be cautious because it did come in that someone's putting some type of bodily fluid in your food or your drink. This person has a crazy mother that they work with as well. A community, fudge. They have a whole community who coaches them. They wanted you to abandon your destiny. This is what's coming in. We have the Six of Swords in the reverse and the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. They paid a group of hyenas. I told you I feel people working together. Technically, we have Eight of Pentacles here. There's drama at work as well with a bunch of older people. Something about Peabody, a family in the reverse. These people are, they consider themselves Luciferians. Someone has studied something about Luciferian and they stick to, they are the light bearers, light bringers to this world. Look how they fucking live, like Jerry Springer. Nine of Wands, and they don't want to give up asking the mirror the dumb questions. They keep asking the mirror, and this is when she fucking loses her crown. So the mirror has told this person she's going to lose whatever crown she had. But she walked right back into the mirror. Mirror, mirror on the wall. You're only bringing upon your great fall. This is what's coming in for being fucking greedy. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm telling you, and an emotional manipulator and a love bomber. Three of Cups with a group of friends. Ace of Swords who are all liars in the reverse. All of those are in the reverse. These people would put out a hit for hire and then joke about it and try to dismiss the seriousness of it. I'm just the messenger here. Jeez. Well, good luck. I think someone may actually do prison time. Woo! The dagger. Fear, worries, and tense situations. They want to stab somebody. They want someone to be harmed. Ay, ay, ay. Eagle in the reverse. Triumph over troubles and obstacles, but they're not going to be successful. Someone could be in government. Jesus, my lovies. Boom. I didn't even really want to do the Leo reading, my lovies, because I did feel like some stuff was going to come up to heal. But this is what we do. We got to show up for you because we love you, my lovies, for sentimental reasons. And I hope that you believe me. I've given this my heart from the start. Okay. Overpaid, watching on social media, drinking to numb the pain, about same-sex BS. Anyways, moving on. Someone's family member is running for office. Let us see about that. This is why we have such a shitty society. Look what kind of families we got running for office. I'm just the messenger. I got to be real with you, my lovies. Again, I'm a channeler. This is what Spirit is looking at. Spirit's looking at, this is not church. This is not religion. This is not politics. This is not the library. This is not a gym. This is energy work. So it's like, they don't believe in God per se. But they go to church, or someone goes to church every day. They changed the contract after it was signed. So that wants to be over there. It's getting hot in here. It's getting hot in here. Somebody wants to run for, so not mayor. Somebody wants to run for something. It's like, that's only building to your karma. You're a crook and you have not, something about receded. Someone's hairline is receding. Something about Reese. You're a crook and you haven't learned, apparently. It's like the best work that you could probably do right now, because you're supposedly so close to your family, is help your family stop being such fucking crooks. Maybe start there. You can't even govern your own family. How you gonna govern a fucking town? I don't know. Someone's a clown, spirits, and someone has a southern accent. Someone's from the south or from like a country bumpkin type of energy. Okay, we're gonna put all of this away. May everybody find their peace. You're dealing with some shit, my lovies. You see someone locked up in a room in a castle somewhere. Someone is actually really worried because they could be going to prison. For some of you, it's not just like a passport bro, passport sis type thing. For some of you, something's real serious. Someone's a real Delulu one. For some of you, you won. You've won. You wanted to win a life of sin. You wanted to be able to have sex here, have sex there, not have to answer to anybody, not be fair. Stand up for your race. I don't know. Ace of Cups, you took this poisonous cup of love. You wanted to not love yourself, not do the things that Spirit's like, love yourself, have standards. You wanted to do all of that. That's what you got. You got it. You got it. You won. You won, my lovies. You've won this fucking painful ass ending, 10 of Swords energy, and this whole family who's in on the bullshit. A family of crooks. But they have high titles. Stalkers, liars. These are people that could even be high-ranking something in government. But this is how they are. This is what Spirit's looking at them as. And then they go into the community and they talk about their titles. Yes, I am, the House Representative, blah, 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 blah. And people are impressed by that. They're not looking at their souls. I'm like, I'd rather you be, the hobo who stands on the street and asks for money and have not the soul that you have. Because you might as well just be the person standing on the corner asking for money. Because that's what they do to people. This is what's coming in. They live a life of sin. Temperance energy. I'd rather you be an angel. Than to be this. Someone's brother is involved in the situation, than to be a fallen angel. A crux, a kooky family, a crooked family. This is coming in as a bunch of people that are like this, fallen angels. A community, there they are. A community of fallen angels. I would rather you not have your something about feisty. She's feisty or he's feisty. Like these people, they don't take anything seriously. They don't take God seriously. They don't take anything seriously. All they do is have this dream state, Delulu state, their dreams, their ambitions of titles, of this, of that, and their investments. All they care about is their investments, their land. If they own land, the land is dying at their hands. But do they own land? Can they mass produce? How much money can they make off of this? This Queen of Wands energy who's been investing for a really long time on how to betray someone, have somebody have a heart attack, stab, die, paying people to do this. Officers are involved in this bullshit and everybody's getting karma. For some of you, you're in some messy stuff. I'm not going to fluff it. I'm not going to fluff it. For not following your divine light. And making dirty offers to dirty people. Everyone's under judgment. They don't even know what that means. McLean. They don't even know what that means. They're always looking over their shoulder, though. Someone's a paranoiac. It's like, that's Watson. That's why they want to manifest that in somebody else's life. They've paid for magic to have somebody lose their fucking mind, too. All types of bullshit. The Page of Coins, what they offer these hyenas to go do. The Emperor, that all work in some type of crooked group. Someone's father is involved in a situation too. This is a whole fucking family. This is a whole family. They're all exposed. This is all known. They're all exposed. All right, change the contract after it was signed, and someone who is running for office. They are crooked. This is, I don't know how this is going to happen, because I don't think Spirit wants this. This energy has come out before with Leo energy. I don't know. Someone could be in a relationship with a Leo. I'm getting double Leo energy involved in a situation. Someone's running for office. Changing the contract after it was signed, and the star in the crooked or in the reverse again. You know, I'm getting like when they pass a bill in the house and certain people will complain because it's like, you don't read every single page of the bill. And sometimes they sneak in things into the bill that doesn't even make sense. That don't even make sense. 010115. This would be the devil. If this person were to triumph, this would be a torture. No, this is rejected. This energy's coming before. They're not going to win. No, and they're going to feel all types of sad and betrayed. And again, people drinking their problems away, their shame away, their guilt away. They think they have problems, but in reality it's because they really have all the karma weighing on their head. 9 of Swords energy twice. This is not going to go through. The Spirit wants them to do something else. There's another offer coming in for them. They're going to put in a bid, though. I'm getting like they're going to put in their name on a ballot or something. Because someone's stubborn and arrogant, egotistical. It's like, you know what kind of life you live behind the scenes. This King of Swords. Someone, no. I don't see it. Because I see someone else coming in who is backed by a community, who's seen as a just person, as an honest person, who's going to get really good news. An air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, or a Libra is going to have success in this. Yeah, no, I don't see this. I see somebody else winning who's backed by a community who doesn't live a life of sin. I'm just a messenger here. This would be such a 8 of Spades energy. Someone may be facing prison time. So I don't know why they're worried about running for office. This is what it feels like. In reality, like I'm trying to like be, I don't know. It's like Spirit. Someone's so delusional that I'm trying to kind of like have some empathy for them, because they really believe that like they're gonna get away with all their wrongdoing. So they're even planning on how to fucking run for office. And Spirit's like, you're facing jail time. The King of Spades and the 8 of Spades energy were very present in the preliminary. It's like you're facing jail time. And they're angry about this. It's like, do you understand what you have done to people? This is the type of energy. And they've been being watched by a community of officials. So it's like, and not everybody's crooked like you. No offense. No offense. Queen of Cups energy. Who is this Queen of Cups? Conflict, competition. No. This is not going to work. This is a family of jerks that are in government, run for office, are in, again, live a life of sin. Anyways, moving on. We're done. We're done. We're done. We're done, my Leos. We're done. This is weird energy. Very weird. Very weird. Very, very bizarre, to say the least. I get it. I get it. As a human being, there's certain things that you're like, I'm put in certain predicaments. These people, I don't think they have an excuse to live the way they live. They don't. This is what's coming in. They like to put people's backs against the walls and see them fall. This is this type of people. So, something about Denise. They changed the contract after it was signed. A wing woman was involved as well. I'm getting, for some of you, a group of people that are just really messy. They don't see the problem because they live in it. Orange groves could be significant. A parent who has been sexually involved with their children. They don't see any issues in anything. I'm filtering because I have one mouth and this is not going to be a 72-hour read. But I'm getting people that are in all types of perversions. All types of them. A parent who has been sexually involved with their children, who is running for office. They were influenced to walk away from something that was good for them. I told you, for some of you, I did feel that someone was influenced to walk away from something that was good for them. And the letters I, R, or A have something to do with this. Or someone was thinking about their investments and their money, and they were influenced to walk away from something that was actually really good for them. And they went with something that it looks like it's not that great for them. Don't stop the music. Someone is under some type of trance. Someone like strippers as well. It's the end of the road when it comes to this trance. You have broken some type of curse over your life. Good for you, my lovies. Overpaid. Someone overpaid to have someone homeless. I told you. What did I say? I'm not kidding, my lovies. I feel the energy of the crooks in the field. They wanted you to be homeless, and they put things in place to make that happen, and they overpaid for this work. They used their contacts to do this. Their contacts at a bar, at a local bar. Some people go far. In their lunacy, they go far. Watching on social media, but they stopped for a while. You deserve this. So what do you deserve? What do you deserve, my lovies? Hot air balloons, some type of hot air balloons. Hot air balloons. You deserve hot air balloons. Okay. We got drinking to numb their pain, the letter Z. Drinking to numb their pain, the letter Z, who thought that something would be easy. We got same sex and circumcision, same sex rituals and circumcision. Someone who's circumcised. We have vandalism, kitchen appliances. Everybody's out here adulting, huh? No wonder. So, Leos, my lovies, I had Spirit give us a sign of which and how we gonna do the zodiac signs. Your sign came up 3 times back to back. I'm like, my God, Leos really, you really do, my lovies. You really need your sister friend, huh? I love you, my lovies. You could definitely book Teresa. You could definitely book in the description box below, my lovies. I love y'all. Water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Major layoffs for water signs, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Experiencing major layoffs, going through major layoffs. Went to see a practitioner to put a curse on a family member. For some of you could be experiencing major layoffs, or there is a water sign involved in a situation. Take it how it resonates, wherever the shoe fits, wear it. And this could be an effect of somebody who went to do ritual work on you, who's a family member, or someone went to put ritual work on a family member. I told you I do feel ritual work, and a lot of it. A lot of it. Someone who is single, or you are single, or you're going to be single. Telepathy. We have a telepathic bond with you, and as a single person, or you, take it how it resonates. They listen to their parents. Someone listened to their parents They never really took the time to get to know you. Someone listened to their parents, so they decided to toss something or someone back into the pool. They never really took the time to get to know you. And for some of you, their parents could have been also just as superficial and into the life of sin as all of these other people that only look for titles. So for some of you, someone's parents could have dissuaded them from or persuaded them to walk into something that is actually not good for them or their soul. We got someone with a vocational visa. So the vocational visa is definitely being lost because it's in the reverse. Someone, and it also went over a flower of Jericho that I have right here. So this person with the vocational visa was definitely doing this for money and their fears. You got to move on. A blessed gift is getting a third job. There is nothing to worry about when it comes to the mind-altering drugs. For some of you, be cautious who you're messing around with or who you leave around your house, or who you, I don't know. Because I'm almost getting like some people that would be even willing to put stuff in your own drink, not just bodily fluids to be part of their ritual work, but also for some of you to fucking have you all types of, you know, when they accused, Spirit's giving us, you know how they accused Jay-Z of putting stuff in Beyonce's drinks? That type of energy. But for real. The letter N. And some type of blowjob. Who is overindulging in divination. And I'm also getting the letter V. Top 100 overindulgers of divination. This person's going to take the coward's way out for being such an evil person. I'm just a messenger. Everybody has their karma. All they wanted was the glamorous life. You have to have some type of standard in your soul. What am I not willing to... It's giving me such a headache. This is sad. It's like... Glamorous life. You will not regret giving them a chance. We have sent from heaven an emperor, a work situation, a father figure, something very stable, an Aries, someone who's in very emperor energy, a business owner, someone as a stoner. We got a passport bro who is repeating the same mistakes over and over again. This seemed like, no offense to my passport bros, my lovies, 011131, 011131, 333333. Someone, Kate. Someone keeps repeating a lesson since they were 33, or the number 33 could be significant. Saint Nick, or someone could be, the name Nick could be significant, or someone 33333 could be significant. Someone could be seeing a lot of 33333 or 11111111. This passport bro keeps repeating the same mistakes over and over again. Above your pay grade, they will reach out because your finances are great. You should support them however you can. We got an Aquarius that's in love with you, but we saw this was a lie for some of you. They tried to get their friends to gang up on you, and they said yes. I told you there's a group of crazies. This Aquarius is not in love with you. They're just delusional, and they tried to get their friends to gang up on you, and their friends said, yes, let's do it. We got a lucky streak here because you're on a lucky streak, and they want to try to ruin that for you. They came back after you left. My foot hurts. My Maya, for some of you, my left foot hurts. Like the arch. For some of you, you have flat feet. Ow. We got in it for love. A failure. We saw that someone was not in it for love, and this is going to fail, or they feel like a failure. Again, I think someone's ego is wounded for some of you. Attempting to taunt you with their presence. And they also wanted to give you presents. I don't know. It's obvious that they're trying to taunt you with their presence, and it seems like you don't give two shits, to be quite frank. Snuck out of the house to pick up food. A lover who snuck out of the house to pick up food for some of you. I'm getting dominoes. Someone's trying to hide pizza from you. It's like, for some of you, I'm getting something about Blake. It's something about Lady of the Lake. I'm getting, Lady of the Lake was present in the preliminary for some of you. I'm getting, You could look up the entity Lady of the Lake. I'm getting someone hides what they eat. Like for some of you, you may be like into fitness, or someone's into fitness. Wherever the shoe fits, wear it. If it doesn't, take it off. For some of you, you could be dealing with someone that's into fitness, and it's like somebody snuck out to go get pizza or something. Okay. The letter F. Again, I do feel like couples that are couples, but I don't know. In the soul, there are other motives. Did magic. Ooh. Did magic to have you burn yourself. Someone did magic to have you burn yourself. Jesus. We got car in your vehicle, or something about your car, or something about someone's car, or someone with a car. I'm seeing a BMW. Something about racetrack, gasoline. Be cautious, my lovies. Be cautious. This is someone who's looking to pin a baby on the donkey. Looking for someone to pin a baby on, or to offload parental responsibilities onto. Someone's auntie's involved in a situation, and so is their grandmother too. I told you, a whole clan. Someone is regretting the choices that they've made. I do feel the regret in the field. I really do. Genuine, sincere regret. For real. Because someone's dealing with, it's like, for some, it's not that sinister, even though, you know, someone that marries you for a visa, that's kind of annoying when they, especially because for some, someone did feel love for some, not love, it's not love, but they had a lot of emotions in a situation. Now you got to take out the trash. For others, it's like you're dealing with a family that wants to have their claws in you, and they're all delusional. And if you think you're gonna move on without someone dying, that's what they think. And this is all gonna backfire on these people, because whoever they're coming up against, I don't think it's gonna work. Something about Lance. The letter Q and the grandma. The letter Q and grandma. 01-15-59, 01-16. A flood warning of emotions for an elder female, because something is freedom of speech, and an elder female is also trying. I'm getting a family shit show for some of you. I really am. There's a family shit show. We saw this. In it for love was in the reverse. Someone is not in it for love. We got a trustworthy person who is in it for love, though. Again, everything is coming in for a reason. Something about Adolfo. It's like you can't move on because there's a whole clan trying to come against you. And it's like, I'm my own man, or I'm my own woman. And if I got into this connection, I don't know, it just feels really creepy energy. Anyways, we got a passport bro for some of you. This passport bro, all in all, may be actually a trustworthy person. They just had a lapse of judgment. Someone is using mind-altering drugs. I do feel all types of delusions in the field. So someone's using mind-altering drugs. Someone is a shapeshifter. We did see that. Spirit is something about reconstruction surgery. The number 36, the number 28, the number 1. 01-17-28. They would do anything to fit in. They would do anything to fit in. What did we say from the beginning? You have to have certain standards. These are the things I'm not willing to do. And stick to that. We got sedation energy. I told you. Your light is dynamic. Firefly. Sedation energy, and they would do anything to fit in. Sedation energy. Someone with a sports car who likes house music, sexual innuendos. Check out today's reading for some of you. Honk and South. I told you someone's from the South. I feel that Southern accent. Something about Southern comfort. Someone is vindictive and they lied about you at work. Someone is vindictive and they lied about you at work. For some of you, it's like someone who is willing to attack you on all levels. They have no standards or moral codes. Attempting to control someone's free will. At a local bar. The letter T. Nonprofit work. It is a time to focus on relationships. I told you I feel some type of reconstructive surgery, rhinoplasty for some of you. Under wise counsel, good advice from those around you. We have a winged woman energy, ocean views, change the contract after it was signed. Someone could be into real estate and a realtor did something funky on a contract. We have a parent who has been sexually involved with their children. In the preliminary, Spirit also gave us there is an adult who likes to have threesomes with minors who needs to take care of their designer, who needs to take care of their cleanliness of their it's like they don't even think about it. An adult who likes to have threesomes with minors, and it came in, it is a time to take care of personal hygiene. They listen to their buddies, skipping school, someone who is boxing with God. Needs to take the time to do the internal work and not be a little jerk. Someone, they don't want me to say, someone was also paying a youngster or like a teenager to skip school and stalk somebody. That was a lot. We had to do it for you. Let's see what we get with the... Oh my gosh, they're all ashamed. It's okay, my lovies. Oh, you want to see the flower of Jericho? You want to see, my lovies? We have the Awakened Unicorn Tarot. Let us see what we have for you. We have Empress and we have Temperance. So Empress in the upright. We have abundance, nurturing, fertility, and something about felicity. Something about Feliciano. The Empress, abundance, nurturing, fertility. Something about Zapata. Something about Zion. Something about Xenon. Something about the printing, Xerox. The Empress, abundance, nurturing, fertility, life in bloom, creativity and birthing of new ideas and projects. The beginning of a new life, you are to be nurturing. The beginning of a new life, and you are to be nurturing to this new life. We have temperance, balance, moderation, and being sensible. Adapt to the situations with a clear and calm heart. Have a curious mind and be open to the different options and opinions. Oh, it came in as options and opinions. So now stock options for some of you. And we have the Hanged Man. Surrender, new perspective, and enlightenment. Self-surrender leads to the transformation of the personality. Material temptation is conquered. I did feel the materialism in the field that led to a lot of questionable decisions. Boom. All right. And this one wants to be in the reverse, apparently, because they were rushed decisions. Temperance in the reverse. Balance, moderation, and being sensible. Adapting to the situations with a clear mind and calm heart. Having a curious and open mind to the different opinions. Being stuck in one's own way. Not tempering things. Not being balanced. Not being moderate. Not knowing how to... explore the different perspectives and give it time to all settle in. Being rushed. Not being sensible, being reckless. We did see a lot of reckless energy. And this is also in the reverse, the Tower. Unexpected turbulation, big changes. Collapse of stable structures, release, sudden insight. Boom. Bombay Cooch. That was interesting, my lovies. What say you? I say true. This Queen of Cups energy and karma is at play. Divine timing. When it comes to this rage, this anger. this harshness and this constant attack. Love spells for some of you. Someone is into all types of ritual work. This is crazy. It's habitual. Boom. Bye, cooch. This Queen of Cups energy, who is feeling betrayed. There's something you don't see about this person and what she's trying to sneak around and do. But you're going to have clarity, especially August energy, Leo energy by August, with this group of friends too. Ring around the rosies. Two of Swords energy. There's also something this person doesn't see. I'm getting the gang stalkers are being stalked. Ring around the rosies. Anyways, moving on. Gotta be strong, gotta move on, my lovies. Anyways, stay well. Stay well. Stay absolutely well. Here we go, this Beef Wellington energy. This Queen of Hearts. She's like... This human being is always there. For some of you have really good news coming in. Ooh, it's like I'm trying to give her the benefit of the doubt because you're trying to give her the benefit of the doubt, and someone's a scout too. You're trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. This blonde female for some of you. You're trying to give this person the benefit of the doubt. You're trying to give this person the benefit of the doubt. Oh, Cruella. You're trying to give this person the benefit of the doubt, my lovies. I'm seeing the movie, the Parent Trap. The Parent Trap. When the female in the Parent Trap, the one that's supposed to be like the new stepmom or something like that. Boom. Anyways. What else can I get for you? Bull, do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. Bull, do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. 40s. Drinking 40s for some of you. Anyways. Stay well, my lovies. We're done. You've won. You've won, my lovies. You've already won. Just don't back down. And stay well, my lovies. Stay well. Stay absolutely well because your sister friend loves you. You're still the one. So creepy. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. In porno, loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends and your sister friend and your spirit friends and your sister friend. I'm hearing someone screaming, in porno, in porno. Someone wants their soul. The problem is that the souls are so honest. Even if you try to trick someone, the souls are so honest. Someone's soul is screaming, I'm in porno. This is what someone's soul is screaming. Something about Jeremy. Something about Jeremiah. Something about Nagiri. Something about Sakura. Little Sakana. Something about Sakura. Something about Sakana. Something about little Sakana. Something about a katana. The sword. Something about Mortal Kombat. I'm seeing katana from Mortal Kombat. Boom. I hope that helps, my lovies. I love y'all. Until next time, in love always. Someone could have dressed up as katana for Halloween at some point because I'm seeing like katana outfits. Katana something about a bodysuit. Someone likes bodysuits. Anyways, in love always, in love always, in love always, and forever, homies. Peace.